Boa tarde a todos e todas, sejam bem-vindas a mais um webinar do EducationUSA. Nós estamos na International Education Week, estamos com muita alegria, estamos muito felizes de ter aqui conosco duas representantes da University of Southern Mississippi, Casey Cole e Stefania Nunes Cantero. Meu nome é Davi Medeiros e eu sou um dos advisors da rede EducationUSA. Estou baseado aqui na Universidade Mackenzie, em São Paulo. A rede EducationUSA é uma rede de escritórios ligada ao Departamento de Estado dos Estados Unidos. São mais de 400 escritórios no mundo inteiro e aqui no Brasil são 40. A gente auxilia vocês de muitos modos, tem os webinars com as universidades americanas, por exemplo, workshops, tem recursos no nosso site, como a Video Library, com as gravações das palestras anteriores, assim como também o Essay Writing Resource Center, o brand new resource que vocês podem aprender mais sobre Essay Writing. Inclusive, vocês podem remeter na Video Library a palestra que a Stefania deu em julho sobre Essay Writing também, né? Vocês podem contar conosco para traduções certificadas, orientações específicas também, individuais, sobre o processo de admissão, seja para undergraduate, para graduate e para programas de inglês. Então, now we're so pleased to have here Stefania Nunes Cantero and Casey Cole representing the University of Southern Mississippi. Thank you very much again for being with us and for participating, which is for us, the International Education Week, which is an initiative of the U.S. Department of State. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let me share.
Yes, let me try to make you the host now. Just a minute, please.
And we also have Petra Marlin, our Director of International Admissions, just hopped in on the call also.
Let's see. Hi, Petra. Hey. Nice to meet you. My name is.
Oh, yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining us. So
no problem.
Nice to have the three.
I need to get my charger.
Yes. Okay, I think I just made you the host now.
Okay, so here. Okay.
Yes, I can see the screen, and I'm just gonna mute myself.
So if Casey or Petra wants to add any other information, so they can do it, it's fine. So I'm gonna start talking a little bit about Southern Miss and where we are and what kind of institution we are and all that. So we are a mid-sized university. We have around 15,000 students almost, and 382 are international. We are a Division I university, so we offer scholarships for students who wants to practice any sports or something like that, but those are going to be very competitive scholarships, but still we have international students who can get them. Let us know if you are interested in something like that. We were also, about 2 years ago, we were recognized by the Carnegie Research Intensive, and we are among those 130 institutions on the Carnegie's research list. And actually, we are the most affordable one from all of those. We are a very, very research-focused university. That's why we were recognized and we were put on that list. And Ms. Petra will be able for sure to talk more about business and accounting, and because some of them were interested in an MBA, so we can talk about that in a little bit. We are dually accredited in both business and accounting, so we are very strong on that too. But we have over 180 programs that we offer, so don't hesitate on asking us about any other degrees that you would like to do or to purchase. And then let's see. So we are located in Hattiesburg. We have 2 campuses, but the main campus is on Hattiesburg, and our city is known as the hub city, okay? Because as you can see in the map below, you can go like a lot of those roads go, you know, to bigger cities. Hattiesburg is considered a small city. So you can see that here. And then we go and we, Hattiesburg, as I was telling you, is a small city. This is the metropolitan population. The weather is usually nice. Again, we have a warm weather again today. At the beginning of the week was kind of cold, but now it's again very nice weather, and it sometimes rains a lot, sometimes for a week or something like that, but it's pretty nice. And also we have an airport, a local airport in Hattiesburg, but it's a small airport, so we usually recommend our students to come to the one in New Orleans, or we also organize pickups in Gulfport, and there is also the one in Jackson. So I'm gonna play this video really quick so it can give you a better idea of what our town looks like. Can you hear? Nah, okay. Let me stop sharing and share again. Yes, I forgot to click on that. Let's see if it works now.
Hattiesburg is safely open for you, so let us inspire your getaway. Enjoy more than 200 local restaurants that are tastefully open and ready to satisfy your cravings. With mouth-watering burgers, barbecue, seafood, and desserts. Experience live music and find your rhythm at beautifully open outdoor patios and quaint stages throughout town. See what's brewing as you sip a craft beer or handcrafted cocktail at one of our refreshingly open pubs. Hattiesburg's outdoor recreation is amazingly open too. Grab your gear to bike, hike, run, or canoe your way to adventure. Ready, set, go to our many actively open attractions like the Hattiesburg Zoo. Or free your spirit at our artfully open galleries and abundance of vibrant public art. Pack your bags and your masks too, because Hattiesburg is safely open for you. It's time to visit Mississippi responsibly. Learn more at visithburg.org.
Okay, so let's see. So that was a little bit more about our city. And let's continue to the degrees we offer, the most popular ones. Petra, do you want to talk about the MBA specifically?
The MBA?
Yes.
So we do offer an MBA, and it's offered either 100% online, or you can come in person to do the MBA. And I think what's nice about the MBA is it can be done rather quickly. So, you know, if you start in the fall and you take a certain amount of credits in the fall, in the spring and the summer. I believe that the MBA can be completed within 1 full year. That's my understanding. And so I am gonna, let's see, I'm gonna put in the chat the contact for the MBA. Her name is Heather and Cisan, and she is really responsive. So if you have any questions, I would suggest emailing her. So I'll open the chat and I'll put in the link to the website, and then also her email address.
Thank you, Petra, for that. So those are the most popular degrees. But as I was telling you, we offer like over 180 programs. So just don't hesitate about like asking us on that. And then in here, we always like to, let me see. So we like to highlight our very special program under the science and tech degrees, the Polymer science and engineering program. Most of the universities offer a master's degree or a doctoral degree, but Southern Miss also has the bachelor's degree option. And that's actually the one program that put us on the Carnegie research list, because they do a high volume of research every year. And so the Polymer science and engineering, if you're not familiar with that, is a multidisciplinary field that combines physics, chemistry, and engineering and math and all of that to solve like everyday problems. And specifically, our students at Southern Miss research, do research on the biomedical field, on the aerospace field, sports, and also the renewable energy or material, right? Material. And so, for example, to give you some examples about the research topics, so regarding the sports, the field on sports, they try to create new technologies or new materials, for example, for swimsuit, for athletes, elite athletes that can compete, you know, and can, so they can win more easily or be faster on when they swim and things like that. Also, on the biomedical field, they are researching about finding an alternative method or therapy to cure cancer. For example, the ones that we have right now are very aggressive, and they attack both like your good cells and your cancerous cells. So they are trying to just find out a way where they can just address the cancer cells and leave the other ones alone, so they don't make you weak or something like that if you are doing those therapies and all that. So they're researching on those fields in our university. And if Petra or Lacey don't have anything else to say or to add about this, we can go ahead and continue. And let's see, where are we? I have put my little, there we go. Then we also offer an English Language Institute in case you your English, or you feel your English needs to be improved before you start a degree. So we offer a basic, intermediate, and advanced. We put you on the right level on the first day, and then we offer classes on reading, writing, grammar, listening, and vocabulary, and listening and speaking. And it lasts around 1 semester, and that will be like 14 weeks. And so you can also have opportunities to interact with other international students, with other native speakers, so you can benefit from that. We are very focused on prepare our students for the university and academic writing and all that. So also some resources on campus. Our career services have done a great job helping our students find a job on campus or a job outside of campus once they finish. They help them with their curriculum, like update their curriculum the American way, and all of those things. And we also have career fairs on campus. We offer, we'll talk about that later, but we have an annual undergraduate research fair, and we also offer like counseling services for free for our students. We have a clinic on campus. We offer tutoring, like free tutoring for our students, and activities that either our office or the recreational center offers. And I personally found very, very useful the writing lab in the speaking center. You can prepare, you know, your presentations and your writing, your essays and all that. They help you with all of that. They are very, very helpful in there too. And other opportunities that you can benefit from at USM. So we have an honors college that is the oldest in acceptance, and thanks to them, they offer other scholarships, additional scholarships to USM students, and classes are smaller there. And it is just for really outstanding students who want a stronger academic future in their experience, you know. And we can talk a little bit more about the scholarships at the end of the presentation, towards the end. Southern Miss is a very traditional campus, so we have our American stadium, you know, football stadium, and sororities and fraternities and all of that. And I will show you some pictures in a moment. And also, as I was telling you, we offer the Center for Undergraduate Research, and every year there is an event that gathers all the undergraduate projects, and there are like 3 cash prizes for the best projects, and also always the professors always help students and try to promote them, you know, and to help them present their projects outside of in other states, okay? And we also believe on the civic engagement and be part of the community. So we offer some alternatives for those students who really want to be engaged outside of class. As I was telling you, we have more than 200 clubs and organizations. So if you don't find one that you like, you can definitely create one. So that's also another option. Okay, so then a little bit about the life on campus. We also have residence halls, but they are not, you don't need to live there. It's not mandatory to live there for freshman students or anything like that. But if you decide to live on campus, you will need to also purchase a meal plan, and I will give you all the prices on that. But there is also the possibility to live off campus. We have different apartments near the university, and it can be like 5-10 minutes walk And so that's also convenient. You have options to choose from. Then we have the student union on the left, on the top left, and in there we hold usually all these events about the undergraduate fair, research fair, and the cafeterias. The main cafeterias are there, and a bookstore, and it is kind of a centric building on campus where a lot of things happen. And we also, the USM is also accredited and offers majors in all 4 areas of the arts. So that will be music, theater, dance, and art. Or music orchestra is actually a lot of fun to watch. We had a concert yesterday. It's online, so you can go and watch it. And it is made up almost like 90% of the orchestra is like international students, and then you can count the Americans among all the international students. So it's a lot of fun to watch. We also have a gym on campus in the recreational center. This is where you can go also to check out different opportunities to do things outside of campus, field trips and things like that. They organize some of those events. And they also offer exercise classes, and they have a rock climbing wall. So it's a lot of fun. It's a huge gym. And regarding those scholarships, or that Division 1 that we are at Southern Miss, you can see some of the sports, well, all the sports we offer, and those, I'm not sure if all of them, Miss Petra or maybe Miss Casey knows which one. I mean, we offer scholarship for all of them. I'm not sure. I'm not very knowledgeable about this specific field.
I can speak a little bit to it. So for international students, we mostly see students in tennis, men's and women's tennis, women's soccer, and then I would say cross country and golf would be the next ones, or track and field. We don't see as many international students in the other sports, but every once in a while we do see international students in those sports also.
Great, thank you for that. And so let's go ahead and just tell you a little bit more about Hattiesburg Outdoors and things that you can do. So we also have a small zoo in Hattiesburg. And then we have these long leaf trails that you can just go for a walk or ride your bike. And there is also a program, I believe it's a program at Southern Miss that just showing your ID, you can rent a bike, but you don't have to pay for the bike. You kind of like just borrow it and just give it back, at the end of the semester, or just keep borrowing it throughout the second or the third year or anything. So we have that for our international students. And then we have a beautiful picture here of our downtown square park. There are some events going on there, mostly during the summer and also in Christmas. We have that Christmas tree lightning, so that's coming. And what else? Let me see. Hattiesburg. You can also go to Paul B. Johnson State Park. There are also excursions or field trips organized for international students and domestic students to go kayaking, as you could see on the video. And I think we're gonna keep moving. So Hattiesburg is actually known for the blues. For it was the first city. Sorry, blues, rock and roll. The first rock and roll city was recorded in this city, in Hattiesburg. We are very close. I didn't say in the beginning, but we are very close to New Orleans. That's a bigger city, and maybe you know or you have heard about New Orleans. So we have a lot of influence from New Orleans, and also like music and all that. So everything comes together in the hub city, Hattiesburg. Okay, so in the right you have the Crawfish Festival that we couldn't hold this year because of the pandemic, but it is a lot of fun, and we try to have it every year. Our international and domestic students love it because of the weather. Is super nice weather at that moment. Usually happens in April, around April. We have in the middle, we have that that information about the city, the first city, rock and roll city. And down that picture, below that picture, we have our little Mardi Gras parade, which is our carnival. New Orleans holds a bigger parade. It's 2 hours away, as I was telling you, so you can always go there and see a bigger parade, but still in Hattiesburg, we have our own parade. And we hold like throughout the year, there is usually something going on, a lot of like live music and things like that. Arts are a big thing in this city and at the University of Southern Mississippi. And then these are some of the industries that our students can intern in one of those. So hospitality and tourism is a big industry in here in this area. And we also have the aerospace, one of the NASA centers, one of the 8 NASA centers in the United States is around 45 minutes far from Hattiesburg. And so depending on your major, you could just do your internship in one of those places. And career services will help you, could help you with that as well. So this is our tuition cost, or it's also known as I-20 cost. If you don't get any scholarships or anything, this will be the total cost. But let's talk about admissions and see what you will need. So as an undergrad, you will need a proof of English proficiency, your online application, and your high school transcripts. Okay, just that. Then the SAT or ACT are optional, but you will need that if you want to apply for a scholarship. For graduate students, if you want to pursue a master's degree or a doctoral degree, then you need also proof of English proficiency. You have the test listed in there, your online application, and then you will need your transcripts. And well, the GRE, we are waiving that for the moment throughout the spring. So you wouldn't need that at this moment, but you will need also your 3 letters of recommendation, okay, and your statement of purpose. And do you have, am I forgetting anything, Petra or Casey? No, okay. So here, let's mention, so these are scholarships for the ones who want to study an undergrad. So you could get up to full value of tuition. And and you could get at least $2,500 a year. So if you have a 3.0 GPA and a 1060 on your SAT, and you are admitted by December 1st, remember, to be admitted, you only need your transcripts and your proof of English and your online application. That's everything you need. You don't need the SAT to be admitted. So make sure that if you're interested, you send us those 3 things. And then once you are admitted, you have to send your SAT score. You will have until February 1st, and you still will be eligible for these scholarships, for one of these automatic scholarships. Also, as I was telling you, we have the honor scholarship, and that will be an additional $2,000 for up to 4 years. And this, sorry, I didn't mention that. The automatic scholarship. So if you get a 1360 and you get the full value of tuition, you will have the total amount of tuition cover for up to 4 years if you maintain your 3.0 GPA at the university. So this is going to be for 4 years. Your tuition will be covered for 4 years. And also the honor scholarship, for that one, you will need to apply through a different application. So it will be a separate application, and they do ask you for an essay and some letters of recommendation. But $2,000 more a year is definitely worth it. And also the experience of belonging to this honors college, this program is also very prestigious. So this will be, as I was telling you, the total cost without any scholarship, but you can see that if you get the full tuition, that will definitely lower your cost. We also like to list the insurance, the health insurance, the one that you see at the very bottom, because some universities may let students, international students, bring their international health insurance, but at Southern Miss, that's not possible. So we like to make sure we list all the charges that it will be. So it's not, there is not any surprises or anything. So apart from that, I have here Ms. Petra's information. She's the Director of International Admissions and Recruitment, and my information. And also Ms. Casey, she works with me at the English Language Institute. If you have any questions about the English program that we offer, and she could also type her email on the chat, maybe, so they can address any questions if they need to. But this was everything. If you have any questions for us.
Stefania, Petra, and Casey, thank you very much for bringing us this so comprehensive presentation about Southern Miss. And well, I just saw a question in the chat, but Petra already answered as well, right? And guys, feel free to ask us any questions about the Southern Mississippi, the admission process. Please send in the box and open your mic, okay?
I also included a link on here to our Facebook page, because Estefania this year has been doing a great job highlighting our students and doing student profiles. They're from all over the world, and we were overwhelmed by the amount of students who responded to this request and wanted to share their stories and their information about their journeys here at Southern Miss. And so they're really nice profiles to look through. So please take a look at those and check that out.
That's great, because we've seen that's very important too, to make international students understand how they're gonna benefit from studying in a US university, right? It's so good to hear from you, but it's also so good to hear from the students who already
Yeah,
have.
we know that the students are our biggest advocates, and we also, and I addressed the issue about the ambassador question. So we are, like I said, working on a pilot program. It's with Study USA, and they're going to put a link to the Unibuddy up on their website. So we'll probably also send out an email to the students that are in our prospect list, just to encourage them to go on that site and chat with some of our current students. Mm-hmm.
And also, I wanted to mention that Brazil is actually one of our top 5 countries who send, students to USM. So we have a really good community of Brazilian students. And if they are, if they are interested in any specific area, maybe we can connect them with this other student from Brazil who is studying the same, or maybe that person is not studying the same, but they're from Brazil as well, so they can connect with our current students. So that will be also something if they want to send us an email. And we are a small office, I didn't say that, but for undergrad it's just Miss Petra mostly, and I help her a little bit. And then for graduate students, it's only one person, is Miss Elizabeth Shoemake. And Miss Petra, I think she just typed her contact information on the chat. So we are going to be the ones, reviewing your applications and making sure everything is all right. Well, actually, it's going to be mostly Petra for undergrad, but we are going to be the ones, it's not going to go to somewhere else or some other person. And just feel free to reach out to us and send us, if you want to get in touch with some of our students and to know about their experiences, or just feel free also to go to that Facebook, to our Facebook website and check out, that. But it is also a possibility. We can connect them definitely, because we have a lot of students from Brazil. So that's also something positive.
That's so nice to hear. And considering your geographical location is very fortunate, right? Because it's close to New Orleans. If people want to have fun and to get more into the tourist attractions the city offer, but it's very close to Atlanta, right? And to Houston. And so for any other big need the student may face, he can easily go to major cities in a couple of hours, right?
Yes. In Florida too?
In Florida, right?
Yes, Florida as
Florida
well.
is close. That's
That's our hub city magic.
Yes, yes. And I was telling Casey and Stefania the other day that I participated in a festival in Clarksdale, so it was in the north, but well, virtually this time. But I hope I can manage to visit you there in the southern part of Mississippi. And I don't know, I don't think we have any other questions by now. And so if you want to, we can already close the session because it's going to be recorded. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
We're
That
good.
works. Yes.
So I'm going to thank you once again for participating here in this webinar, Petra, Casey, and Stefania. And thank you for all of you that have participated here with us, and for you that are listening to us now when you are accessing the recording. And so once more, thank you and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you
Thank
again.
you. Bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
You too. You all. Bye-bye.